What's going on, everybody? It's Jay Coffee Talk. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Before we get going, I just want to say a couple things. I'm going to put a link in the description for this video for a second channel that I'm kicking off, Jay Coffee Talk podcast channel. Make sure to subscribe to that channel as well. It's going to be similar to this, just like, a little more podcast style content, a little more in depth. But I need everyone to pay attention on this video. A lot of information we're going to cover here. Hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Help me on this chase to 1,000 subs, this 1K chase. I'm almost there. But anyways, JayZ, the NFL, what's going on with this? I did this video the other day speaking about this, and I personally, said that I thought it was a good thing, a good project that JayZ, through this exclusive deal with the NFL where JayZ and Roc Nation would take charge of this Inspire Change program to help, with community relations, social justice, all kinds of different stuff where they would make, Jay and Roc Nation is going to make a lot of content. They're going to feature NFL players. Even go watch my video. I don't want to get all back into it. A couple of videos back. If you guys need the link for that video, let me know in the comments. Sound off in the comments about everything that I touch on. But I was saying in this video, that's what my channel is all about, chopping it up, talking with you guys. But I was saying I felt Jay could make a big difference with this. Now, this is what's going on. We know the media. You always got to be careful, you guys. When you take in information from the media, you got to be familiar with the media sources, what kind of content they put out in the past, what kind of stuff they do. Are they trying to spin things a certain way? Are they trying to put out propaganda? And I want to know what you guys think. I'm feeling you'll see some stuff popping up on the screen, some like negative type headlines is towards JayZ. Excuse me. And JayZ, I don't know, it's being spun that JayZ is a sellout and things of that nature. So I want to hear what you guys have to say. Now, what's going on is basically what they're trying to spin, as I said, him being a sellout and everything, is that the NFL, with the Kaepernick issues and everything like that, has now brought JayZ on to try to smooth over things with people that may have been upset with the NFL or boycotting them and things of that nature. And what I'm saying is, I don't necessarily believe that to be true, but I want to hear what you guys got to say. As I said, on my channel, as I just said, it's all about talking with you guys. I say this all the time. There's a reason, because, we learn from each other. Something you say could make, me look at things from a different perspective and vice versa. But some of these articles taking shots at JayZ are saying things like this. Why did JayZ turn down the halftime show? Why did JayZ basically diss the NFL before, but now it is, willing to work with the NFL? And, there's also some tweets that were put out by Colin Kaepernick's girlfriend. You will see them, his girlfriend Nessa. You'll see those tweets popping up on the screen. As I said, always pay attention to what the images that come up on the screen on my channel. I don't just throw stuff up there for no reason. It always pertains to the video, to the topic in one way or of another. And she's just basically saying JayZ, he's a sellout. He knew better and he didn't do better. And she's saying that the NFL always buys PR looks, like to look good in a public relations way. Now, this is what I want to say about JayZ, what I think about this. JayZ is known, he's done a lot of stuff where he says like this, like for instance with streaming. Jay he didn't feel a lot of stuff. Well, let's just go back to the beginning. JayZ, if you've ever heard the story, you can go, Google it and read up on it. Record labels didn't want to take a chance on JayZ. JayZ basically signed himself. You got to go look up Rockefeller and the journey that the record label went through and everything they did to get where they were at. And as we know, the label split. Now Jay's got Roc Nation. And he's basically had a reunion and is back on good terms with everyone that was from Rockefeller except for Dame Dash. And it's kind of been seeming recently that Dame Dash wants back in. But what I'm trying to say is JayZ learned a lot business-wise throughout the years because of the journey that he had to take. He learned, how artists get screwed over a lot of the times, how they get screwed out of royalties, publishing, and things like that. And an example that what I'm saying is JayZ has a mentality, like a boss type mentality, where he says, hey, these streaming platforms, I don't know if I trust them. I don't know if I like what they're doing, with the revenue and stuff like that. Can we trust them? Are they taking too much money from the artists? Are the artists ultimately getting played? Well, what Jay did, he went out and said, I'm going to create my own streaming service with Tidal. And he's done that. And he signed on a lot of artists, with Tidal and Rock Nation. As I said, Rock Nation has a sports division, all kinds of stuff. So with that, what I'm saying is JayZ said, can we trust these guys? Well, let's just start our own. And then we know that we'll take care of our people and our artists. And I haven't really heard anyone, and we hear a lot in the music industry where artists badmouth labels. They don't like, their situation. They feel like they were taken advantage of. They feel like they were robbed. And, you don't really see that with anyone with Rock Nation. I haven't really seen anyone under contract with Rock Nation have bad things to say. I mean, if I'm wrong, please get in the comments. That's what I mean, guys. Sound off. That's what this channel is all about. It's a debate. It's an open thread in the comments. But I really haven't seen anyone on Rock Nation be upset by their situation. In the past, if you want to look at Rockefeller Records, we've seen Beanie Siegel and maybe a couple artists be upset and feel some kind of way towards Jay. But I gotta say, when Rockefeller was around, it wasn't just Jay. There was a lot of other people trying to push their agendas and, do what they were doing. So I don't know if you can directly link a lot of that stuff to JayZ, but I'm just saying, I feel like JayZ really is trying to help out the artists in the culture. Let me know if you guys agree or not. So in this situation, getting back to why would Jay diss the NFL? Why would he turn down the halftime show and now he wants to work with the NFL? I look at it kind of in a similar way. He didn't like what the NFL was doing. Now, okay, he didn't go out and start his own football league, which would be crazy, but there's a lot to do in that. Even Vince McMahon had a tough time when he tried to go head to head with the NFL, with the XFL. It last one season, but what is it coming back? 2020? I don't know. I believe it's 2020. So we'll see how they do this time around in the USFL back in the day. I'm not saying the NFL is unbeatable, but I'm just saying for Jay to just start start his own football league. I feel like this is kind of a similar boss up type move, like what he did with the streaming situation with Tidal. He said, okay, I'll work with the NFL, but you guys have to put me on. I want to take charge of this. I'm not taking orders from you guys. I want to make this exclusive content. I want to speak to the people. I'm taking charge of this Inspire Change program. And, in a sense, he did kind of start his own thing because he's speaking to the people. He's working with the NFL. That's what they're saying. They're calling this a partnership. They're not saying JayZ taking orders from Roger Goodell. I'm not seeing it that way, but I'm seeing people try to spin it that way now. So let me know what you guys think. But I don't know, like with Kaepernick's girlfriend, these tweets, let me know what you guys think about that as well, that she's saying Jay sold Cap out. But that gets to something else that I want to, before I move on though, this is something I said on my original video about this when I talked about JayZ working with the NFL. Well, we have to wait, we have to keep an eye on the kind of content that this project puts out, that this Inspire Change initiative puts out. Because you got to know, the NFL started this before JayZ. You know what I mean? This was their baby originally, okay? And I don't know if they just felt that they couldn't do good enough, but like Jay's, no, now it's my baby. I don't work for you guys. I'll work with you guys. We can partner up, and this is my baby. I'm going to speak to the people. That's how I'm looking at this. I don't know, but we have to wait and see the kind of content that comes out. Which way is it? What kind of message is it spreading? Is Jay keeping with, what's good for the culture? I don't know. We'll have to see. So get in the comments. Let me know if you guys agree with that. Now, getting back to this whole selling Kaepernick out stuff and all that, there's lies from what I've seen being spread, because originally, from trusted media sources and outlets, the original thing that I saw with Kaepernick and JayZ, where they're saying JayZ lied about talking to Kaepernick. I didn't hear JayZ say he talked to Kaepernick. I heard JayZ say he would like to get Cap involved in the program. And that's what something I said on my other video too. You guys got to go watch that other video. But I said, you know, a lot of people feel some kind of way about Colin Kaepernick. And I want to see everyone brought together. You know what I mean? I feel like Kaepernick was doing a good thing by trying to protest. And I feel like propaganda messed with Cap as well. They turned it into something else. But I didn't see JayZ lie about talking to Kaepernick. I seen Jay said I'd like to get Kaepernick involved. We'll see where that goes. You know what I mean? But then next thing you know, I'm seeing stuff. JayZ lied. He said he talked to Kaepernick and this and that. I'm seeing now that he did speak to Cap, but after that original statement. So you got to pay attention, guys. You really, really got to, like I said, this propaganda is everywhere. They'll pit people against each other. We know this. And I feel like that's what's happening to JayZ. So you guys get out there. You know, don't just listen to what I got to say. I'm saying listen to what I got to say. But I mean, think for yourselves and go out there and do your digging and tell me what you guys think. Go with that gut instinct. Go with what your heart's telling you. You know what I mean? But go take everything in, because there's a lot of BS propaganda out there. So I don't know what's going to happen. Maybe I'd like to see Cap and Jay get involved in this. You know what I mean? But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. So, you know, when we get all down to it, trying to summarize everything that I talked about here, is getting back to this propaganda messages. They're saying JayZ, let the NFL use him. JayZ sold out Cap. JayZ ished, if you know what ish. I don't want to, YouTube mess with my videos over foul language. He ished on Cap. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I think this is some BS propaganda, and it's all over the place, man. Like, wars have been started by propaganda. Like, seriously, wars have been started through propaganda. It's what it is. You gotta think for yourself. And that, with this type of stuff like YouTube and independent media, people just like me or you or anyone being able to, speak our mind and put it out there to the people is powerful. So you even got to pay attention with YouTubers. You know what I mean? You got to know everyone's track record. Are they genuine? Are they just trying to, keep it a buck, try to keep it 100 and see what, and you just got to take it all in before you just trust media outlets. But anyways, getting back to this with Cap's girlfriend, I'm a little lost on that. I have to dig a little more into that. I mean, I've read what she's saying, but I just don't feel like Jay sold Cap out. But I don't know, y'all. So I'm gonna close this video out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go sub to that new channel that I'm going to show you guys in the description. Please subscribe to that channel. And also, if you're not subbed to this one, once again, and you didn't in the beginning, do it now. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell. Help me on that race to 1,000. Get up in them comments. The comment thread is open. Let's get this debate going. What's the deal with Jay and Cap? Do you guys think this is some propaganda? Are they trying to spin this against JayZ? Are they trying to pit Jay and Kaepernick against each other? What's up with Cap's girl, Nessa? Why, all this. Let's talk about it. And I also cover music, sports, news, life, current events, and much, much more. I'll catch you guys on the next video. Can't wait to hear what you guys got to say in the comments. It's Jay Coffee Talk. I'm out of here, y'all. Have a great night. Peace.